Hey guys, welcome back to the BuzzerBot, and here I am bringing you a review of set number 8065, Lego Technic Mini Container Truck. And this set is ages 7 to 14, has 119 pieces, and is a building toy apparently. And of course it is 2-in-1 like many other Technic sets. Its alternate model is the pickup truck here, which I will be building and reviewing at some point. I actually have built it before, and I rebuilt it into the mini container truck just because I didn't like the pickup truck as much. But I'll just have to rebuild it for the review, which I have not done yet. So, first off, here are the instruction booklets. It has 1 and 2, and in the exact same fashion as in the mini tow truck, I think it's called. That is often called the Mini Mog. The one that looks like the Unimog is smaller. It has 2 small ones for the main model and 1 larger one for the alternate model, which is kind of weird. But nevertheless, these are the smallest type of instruction booklet LEGO makes, other than the polybag ones, as far as I know. And let's get on with that. From this set, you get these extra parts, at least from what appears to be still in the box. I might have taken something out, I don't know, but you get this long axle, which is, ooh, there's a little hair there. It looks like a 6 long, maybe. You get one of these, which are for connecting hoses sometimes. You get a little pulley there. You get a pin. You get one of these things in red, which is awesome. And you get a tiny gear. So, get on to the set here. It's pretty nice, but for a $12, I think, in the US set, it doesn't do a lot. All it does is the one gimmick, and the gimmick is pretty impressive, but considering how simple it actually is, I kind of wish they'd put something else in. One thing I do want is I wanted them to put steering in, like on the Mini Mog. Because on the Mini Mog, you got steering and a winch system. Now, if this is the winch system, then where's the steering on this? So I feel that they kind of, even though this was done before, I feel that they should have still had some kind of steering system. And I wish they'd put that in, but I understand, I guess, if they didn't, but I wish it was there. And as you can see, it actually doesn't look anything like the actual container truck. I have that one too, and I've reviewed it here. It's the blue one that dumps the container. But this one comes in red. It has these pieces, which I don't have, I think. So you get some nice pieces in this set, a couple of them. And it's pretty cheap. I like to buy the lower end Technic sets. They're kind of fun to build. I bought this actually off of a Canadian website called Chapters Indigo that mostly sells books, but they sell a couple of educational toys. And they had a Creo Ratchet on clearance. And I wanted to buy that one because it was like $10 or something instead of like $25 or something like that. And I just needed to get $25 to get the free shipping, so I picked this one up. And I'm glad I did. It's fine. I'm glad I have some of these pieces. It has some pretty standard wheels, but there you can see most of how the system works. And it has this little container, of course. So the way the gimmick works on this is you spin the little gear here, and it takes the container off. And then you can drive away, and you can come back up and pick it back up if you want. And as a gimmick, it works fairly well. Now, once you start to play with it, it doesn't work well, because say you set the container down, you want to put this stuff inside, right? Now let's lift it back up. Now, as you can see, it spills stuff out of the container, that's a pretty bad container. That's not something you normally want in containers. Let me see if I can throw a couple more pieces in to see how it does when it puts them back down. Alright, let's set this back down. As you can see, it's almost working more like a dump truck at this point. So, that doesn't really work well, but granted, it's still a nice feature, and as you can see, more stuff dumped out. Out of all that stuff, only this stuff is left. Now, I forgot to mention actually another interesting part that comes with this thing. It comes with these, which I've only previously had in yellow, so I'm excited to have these in gray, which is much more subtle. But if I had to give this set a rating, or to recommend it to you, I think I'd recommend, actually I'm sure I'd recommend the Mini Mog or the Mini Pickup Truck first, by far. It has more gimmicks. It has orange, which is much more difficult of a color to get Technic pieces than this one is. Red. It's just normal red. And I think the alternate model, even on the pickup truck, is on the mini pickup truck, or the mini tow truck rather, is better. This one's alternate model isn't particularly great, but I'll get to that when that review comes. So, thanks for visiting the BuzzerBot. I think that's all I have to say on this. So, if you have an extra $15 and you want to buy something small, this one's all right. Just the main model's all right, and it's kind of fun. But buy the mini pickup truck first if this is the price range you're into. So, I'll see you guys later.